Hello there, welcome to my channel. My name is Chris Lekua, and on this channel we talk about all things finances. Well, today we'll be talking about the power of your mind. The power of your mind, this journey of wealth building. Like I've said before, and without a doubt, your mindset is your first asset and even your most important asset, because the level at which your mind is, that is the level at which you will remain forever. So in this video, we'll be talking about how to constantly increase your mindset and the importance of doing so. Stay tuned. So how important is your mind? Your mind is your first asset. You can begin to evaluate how important that is yourself. Like I said earlier in this video, your mind determines the level at which you are. And so, if your mind is so important and or is of such great importance, then isn't it wise to invest into it like any other assets that you have? When you see that an asset that you have brings you money, you invest more of your money into it, right? Your mind is an asset that you have to invest your money into. Yes, you invest your time, you invest your money, you invest your energy. How? By getting new books, new courses, new videos, new uh, attending conferences, just getting more knowledge to increase yourself, to increase your level, your mindset level, and also getting into situations or in association with people who are of a greater level or a level at which you would love to attain, to put all this knowledge that you've gotten to work. Yes, putting your mind to work after you've increased in your mindset, you've increased your knowledge, and your mindset has grown. Now it's time to put it to work. So that's I'll give you just an illustration. When you're growing, you have fat in your body, right? But when you go to the gym and you exercise, that fat turns to your muscles are strengthened, right? The same way, as you increase your knowledge, then you need to put it to work. Yeah, you're strengthening your knowledge. Yes, that's how you begin to grow. The thing is, if you don't do this, if you don't prioritize this, at the end of the day, no matter how high you go, you would come down. That is the truth. Because your mental capacity hasn't been built strong enough to carry that level at which you are envisioning yourself. It's like a house. When you're building a house, you know how big this house is going to be. And so that determines the capacity of the foundation you're going to lay. So if you want a three-story building, you know the kind of foundation you're going to lay for it. And that is not going to be the same thing for a bungalow. You see? So, according to your vision, you have to make sure you lay the right foundation. And unlike the foundation that you build just once, your mental capacity must be constantly upgraded, constantly um, improved, because we live in a world that is constantly moving. Everyone, there is a jet set world. Everyone is going, they're going fast, and we are always moving. So if you want to keep up and you want to make it, you have to be constantly increasing your mental capacity. You have to constantly invest in yourself, constantly and consciously. Don't do it like I happened to stumble upon a video on YouTube and then I got, no, you must be intentional about it, intentional about your growth. So you have fixed times every day, every week, every month, throughout the year, where you invest, you consciously take out time to increase your knowledge, and then you intentionally find situations, associations that help you put this knowledge into practice. Not just reading and reading and reading, or learn and learn and learning, and then it just stays in your mind. No, you learn about investments, you learn about stocks, you learn about assets as soon as possible. You learn how to put it to work. You learn where, yes, where to do so, how to do so. Find the right people that are already doing these things. Learn from them as well, and then they can even mentor you. Yes, that's what you're supposed to do, and you do it quick. The world is not waiting for anybody, it's moving, and it's like a train. When you miss the train, you are no longer at the same spot, if I can put it like that. You are left behind. So if you miss the timing, you are no longer just stagnant. You begin to retrogress because the world is moving. So make sure you are constantly learning and constantly improving yourself by putting what you've learned to practice. Your mind is your greatest asset. It doesn't matter how much you are given, it doesn't matter how much sponsorships you get, it doesn't matter if you don't grow your mind and you don't strengthen your mental capacity. There is nothing that you can be told or anyone that could help you, no amount that will be sufficient enough to bring you out of that level that you are and put you where you should be. But if your mind, if your mental capacity is what it should be, it's only a matter of time. And then not only will you be where you're supposed to be, but you'll be lifting others to be right there as well. Make sure you take an action today. Make sure you set your plan. Yes. When are you starting? Start today. Is it this evening? Is it right away? What are you going to start with? Is it investment? Is it what topic are you starting with? Each time, each day, choose probably 30 minutes a day. Just dedicate those 30 minutes to learning and improving your financial education. Sadly, in schools, you're not taught this, but that's not an excuse. It's time to do it yourself. Go and look for these informations. Pay for conferences, pay for courses. You can start with the free versions, but like I've said before, the free versions, there's a reason why it's free. It's limited. Once you're done with that, you should have earned something that you should have learned enough to have helped you earn some money that should not help you access those ones that are paid for. Okay? And so you do that, make sure you start today, start quickly. Have you learned something? Have you been inspired? Have you been motivated? Have you been corrected? Have you been, empowered? Like this video, share it so others could watch the video as well and take a firm decision. This is the ending of the year 2024. We are all preparing for 2025. And if we're going to make it in 2025, then it starts with the decisions we take now. And the asset that you should prioritize overall is your mind. Because if your mind isn't right, nothing else will be. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so, and hit the notification bell so you get informed each time we post a new video. Bye.